Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am so glad you joined me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of Lajoytra Creation Designs. I'm coming to you all today with another hand-painted earring. Okay, if you all can remember, I did a haul on these wood pieces right here. And actually I had these, I had some round ones, and I had another one that had circles and teardrops, wood beads in them, okay, wood shapes in them. So this time I'm going to be using these wood beads, okay. So I already have my size out. I'm going to be using one big one and 3 small ones, okay. I'm also going to be using some acrylic paint. I'm going to be using 12 gauge aluminum wire. Cut your piece of aluminum wire about 15 inches long. You're going to need a piece of 2 pieces of 20 gauge wire about maybe 5 or 6 inches long. I don't need this right here. You're going to need your round nose pliers, your wire cutters. You're going to need 2 coral shells. You're going to need 2 tubal wood beads, okay? You're also going to need your handy dandy paintbrush, and you're going to need some paint. Now the colors that I am going to be using, I have already poured into my pan. I'm going to be using light yellow. I'm also going to be using bright red. I'm going to be using green and some black, okay? And you also, last but not least, you're going to need some Gorilla Glue and a fish hook. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, y'all, so the very first thing that I am going to do is I am going to paint my pieces, and I'm also going to hit them with 1 coat of this acrylic gloss, okay? Now my pieces, I'm going to paint them twice. I'm going to give them a double coat, and then I'm going to use my acrylic gloss to give them 1 coat of acrylic gloss, okay? I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. Okay, y'all, so the one thing that I did forget to mention, and you're going to have to forgive me for that, is a Sharpie. Now, I use my Sharpie to go around the edges of my pieces. Now, I have already done that, but I have painted my pieces twice, and also I gave them a coat of the gloss. 1 coat of the gloss. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start gluing my pieces together. So actually, before I do that, I'm going to put on my my wood piece. I'm going to attach my wood piece onto this part of my wood. So I can't find my awl. I've been doing so many projects, y'all, so I'm going to just use the tip of my round nose pliers to put a hole in this. And you want to kind of be a little careful. So I do have my hole, as you can see. And I go in from the front, and then I go in from the back, okay? And then all I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my 20 gauge piece of wire, and I'm going to put it through and pinch these 2 pieces together just like this. Now I'm going to wrap my, excuse me y'all, I got glue on my fingers. I'm going to take my front piece and wrap it around the back piece just like this. So I'm going to bring that down like that, and then I'm just going to start wrapping that around the back piece, okay? Just like this. And you pretty much want to hold it as tight as you can get it. Just like this. I'm going to, all right, so that's pretty much what you're going to have. I'm going to take it around one more time. And then I'm going to snip this off because you got some extra right there in the back. So I'm going to snip that off with my wire cutters. Just snip it. There you go. And squeeze it up. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put on my wood bead. Put my wood bead on. Because it makes sense to do this first, because once everything I start gluing everything, I don't want to have to move it, so it makes sense for me to just go ahead and put this on. So I'm going to make a loop like this. That's my loop, and then I'm going to come up to the top and start wrapping my wire around. Now this does have a little hole, but if you continue to wrap it, that hole is going to disappear. Well, it's not going to disappear, but it's going to be enough wire. Once you keep wrapping it, the wire tends to go down in there to support it. So here we have it. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip off that extra little piece right here. There you go. Okay, so here is your piece. That's going to be the front of your earring. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put on my fish hook while I got all of that going. Might as well, right? Put my fish hook on. Just like that. And close it up. All right, so we got all of that on. Now we can go ahead and start gluing. So I'm going to take my E6000. No, not my E6000, y'all. My Gorilla Glue. And I'm going to glue on my yellow. Okay, that's going to be the first thing that I glue on first, because my yellow is going to be down here. Okay, now the way I'm going to be gluing this is I'm going to have my yellow here, my green here, my red here. Okay, that's how this baby is going to go. All right, now I gotta make sure that I'm lining it up with the one that I have already created, y'all, because I don't want it to be bigger than the other piece. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some E6000 and I'm just going to come and, you know, give it a generous amount, just like this. Okay, and when you do this, please, y'all, let this set. Don't touch it. If you do it just like I showed you, put everything, make sure you attach everything, and don't touch it because you want it to dry completely. Okay, So I'm going to set this right here like that. Then I'm going to take this one, and this one is going to come right here. And then this one is going to come right here. Okay. So I'm just checking to make sure that they are the same size. Okay, which they are the same size. Okay. So you just want to smash it down. And the thing about the Gorilla Glue, it will, you know, it will hold it. Okay, it has a super bond. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the aluminum wire that we have, and I'm going to make some spirals just like this, and I'm going to roll it all the way down completely. So if you have some nylon pliers, you can use nylon pliers to do the same thing. It's just that my fingers work best for me, y'all, and that ain't no lie. Okay, so you want to just continue to roll it down all the way down. Okay, because that's going to go right in the middle. And then I'm going to make a loop down the bottom, just like this, my loop. And then I'm going to apply some E6000 to my wire. So I'm going to give it a generous amount. Did I just say E6000? Again, Gorilla Glue, y'all. Okay, and then I'm going to take this and plop it right here. That's where that's going to go. Now, the last thing I'm going to add on here is my coil shell. So I'm going to... Okay, y'all, so we're going to add on our coil shell. We're going to give this one a generous amount of Gorilla Glue. Pop that baby right in the middle. And there you have it. Gorgeous pair of earrings. All right, and these are really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and add on. I will be selling these. These will be for sale. I will be putting them in my shop. Today is Friday morning that I am recording this video or uploading this video. And I will have these in my shop no later than Friday afternoon. So Friday afternoon, if you are interested in purchasing these, you can. Like I said, they will be in my shop for sale. Okay. So there you have it, y'all. So I want to take this time out to say thank y'all so very much for those of you who are super supporters, who watch pretty much every video that I do. For those of y'all who are just really in here for the long haul, I greatly appreciate it so very much. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and please share this, because there are so many other people who are looking for ideas, okay? So with that being said, I want to thank you all for taking the time out to watch. And y'all have a wonderful and awesome day. And until the next one, peace and blessings. See ya.